Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Missy Dalloway, and I'm the president and CEO of the Epilepsy Foundation, Eastern Pennsylvania. We are so happy to have you join us today, whether you're tuning in from home to participate in the virtual Walk to End Epilepsy, or whether you're coming out to see us today at the Drive by Purple pop-up party. We are so thrilled to have you in our community, to have you on our team, and to have you participating in this new fun event that we're doing. So, while we are disappointed that we can't have the event look like it normally does in walking together, we're so excited to see you posting on social media, walking around your communities, walking your neighborhoods, raising awareness however you can, or coming out and celebrating with us today safely at a social distance by driving by and picking up some goodies and seeing some familiar faces. To share with you a little bit about the foundation, so our mission is to stop seizures and SUDEP, find a cure, and overcome the challenges created by epilepsy through efforts including education, advocacy, and research to accelerate ideas into therapies. So what does that mean? What that means is that we are here to serve and support you. We are headquartered in Philadelphia, but we serve the 18 counties throughout Eastern Pennsylvania with kind of special focus and dedicated resource coordinators in Lancaster, Northeast PA, Lehigh Valley, and the greater Philadelphia area. So we offer a wide range of support services, resources, referrals, and programs. We do monthly support group meetings, educational conferences, a wide range of community building events, including our Walk to End Epilepsy events. We do one-on-one consultations with parents and families to do IEP planning and accommodations. Our resource coordinator is going to be up next, and she can share a bit more with you about our local programs and services that are available to you and your family members. But more than anything, I wanted to be the first to welcome you, to thank you so much for participating in our virtual Walk to End Epilepsy. We know it looks a little different this year, but now more than ever, we really need your help and your support to come together to do whatever we can to raise awareness, raise those critical funds, and take strides to end epilepsy. Thank you so much. I hope you have fun today. I hope that this is just the beginning. We can't wait to see your pictures and videos, and go team. Thanks again.
Thanks, Missy. And good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Epilepsy Foundation Eastern PA's virtual Walk to End Epilepsy, Northeast PA. It's our first ever drive-by purple pop-up party. So thanks so much for joining us today. For those of you that don't know who I am, I'm Mary Laughlin. I'm the Northeast Resource Coordinator, living and working in our area here. I'm your epilepsy advocate and representative of the Northeast region. This year, our efforts to Walk to End Epilepsy will go towards opening our very own Epilepsy Community Center right here in the Wilkes-Barre area. An epilepsy community space right in our backyard will be a place to gather, to meet, to connect, to volunteer, accessible, inclusive, and supportive space for people living with epilepsy, their families, their caregivers. Meeting rooms for support groups, workshops, conferences, and fun activities will be welcome to Northeast PA. And the next supporter you could join to be a NEPA supporter or an ambassador. So please visit www.nepaepilepsycommunity.org. If you're interested in getting involved in the NEPA Next campaign or with the foundation in general, here's how. Raise awareness, advocate for epilepsy support services, follow and share our posts on social media, volunteer, invite the EFEPA to do educational programs at your workplace, your schools, your local fire and police stations, your community centers, attend EFEPA events, and fundraise for the EFEPA. So now I'm going to turn it over to Melissa.
Hi, everybody. I'm so glad to be here in Northeast PA with Mary and Rena and the rest of our Northeast PA community. I want to take this opportunity to give a huge thank you to our nationwide sponsors who made today possible and Walk to End Epilepsies across the nation possible. So special thank you to Greenwich Biosciences, SK Life Science, Norellis, and Eastside. Courtney and from Greenwich Bioscience, and then Deb from SK Life Science are going to share a couple of special words for you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Courtney Jograj. I am honored to be speaking to you virtually today on behalf of Greenwich Biosciences and our entire team. As a sponsor of the Purple Pop-Up Party, Greenwich Biosciences is proud to partner with the NEPA for events like this to help people stay connected in this virtual environment. At Greenwich Biosciences, we are dedicated to offering innovative solutions that go beyond medicine. You know us best as the company researching and developing FDA-approved cannabinoid medicines to help address serious conditions, but also know that patients and families are at the center of everything we do. Our mission is to transform the lives of children, adults, and families who live with rare neurological diseases, and we are proud to bring you Unspoken Symphony. With our innovative spirit and community in mind, it brings us great joy to give families a new way to connect with each other through art and music. Unspoken Symphony was created for all those who struggle to express themselves verbally. It was inspired by a little girl who can't speak. It transforms artwork into an original melody, giving the world a chance to communicate and connect with loved ones like never before. So whether through music therapy or as a way to create something together as a family, music and art are universal languages that speak to all of us. So we encourage you to check out your swag bag. So in there, you'll find out some information about it, or visit us on the website, unspokensymphony.com, to have experiences with just the opportunity to just transform artwork into an original melody. So finally, we are proud to be here with you today, virtually and in real life, just to raise awareness, take action, and continue the fight to end epilepsy. Have a great virtual walk, and thank you for allowing us to be a part of this event. Take care, everybody.
Thank you for joining us today in the Northeastern Pennsylvania Walk to End Epilepsy. Here in Pennsylvania, many people are diagnosed each year with epilepsy. Epilepsy is more than just seizures, and it takes more than one person to fight it. At SK Life Science, everything we do is with purpose of supporting patients, caregivers, and the entire CNS community. We're a global pharmaceutical company focused on research, development, and the treatment of central nervous system disorders, and are the U.S. subsidiary of SK Biopharmaceuticals based in Korea. In addition to having a treatment approved in the U.S. for partial onset seizures in adults, the companies have a pipeline of 8 compounds in development for CNS disorders, including epilepsy. Our mission remains the same. As long as there are unmet needs in the epilepsy and CNS community, we will keep working. We will continue to explore the complex mysteries of the brain to find answers for patients, caregivers, and healthcare professionals, because you're worth it. For more than 50 years, the Epilepsy Foundation has been fighting on the front lines to advocate for and support the 3.4 million people with epilepsy in the U.S. We share the Foundation's sense of urgency and its deep commitment to addressing the needs of people with epilepsy by increasing awareness, innovation, and opportunities for community connection. We're thrilled to be partnering with the Epilepsy Foundation in the fight against epilepsy here in the Mohegan Sun Arena in the Poconos. And we look forward to helping you advance the mission to end epilepsy. You and your walk and story matter in this fight. Together we can make a positive impact. It's time to take action. These walks exist to end epilepsy, and even though these times call for joining hands virtually and maybe not physically, we are proud to join with all of you in taking one step closer to our ultimate and shared goal. Thank you so much for letting us be a part of this special day with you. Now, let's start walking.
Thank you so much, Courtney and Deb, and to our nationwide sponsors. I'd also like to take this opportunity to give a huge thank you to our Walk Series sponsors, Synovian and UC Berry, as well as our vendor sponsors, Supernus and Zogenix. And now I'm going to hand it back over to Mary, who's going to introduce some special guests.
Okay, thank you all of our supporters, our sponsors, and thank you for all of our teams. You're crushing this support and fundraising that we're having today, and we can't do it without you. We're so grateful that everyone's here. I'd like to introduce Dave Kaharchik, who is the Director of Strategic Partnership for Discover NEPA and Business Development Director for Miracle Commercial Real Estate Service. He's been a great friend of our foundation. He's been with us for every one of our walks. So Dave, welcome.
Mary, thank you so much. And as always, it's a pleasure to be here at the Walk for Epilepsy Northeast. And I'd like to talk about some good successes that fundraisers have had this year. Now, whether it's in person, which we have a bunch of people out with us this morning as we're starting to get a little bit of rain here, so we appreciate them being with us and the support. And all of you that are watching virtually, we're proud to announce that this year's walk, albeit certainly a challenge with things going on in the world, has raised $26,000 and counting. That is an incredible amount. So $26,000 raised by this first ever pop-up party virtual event, kind of take on the traditional walk we've had in years past. So that is extremely exciting. And we want to thank everyone for their contributions, whether it be individual fundraising or people that got together and raised money in teams. And we do have our top fundraising team we'd like to give a shout out to, Team Seizure Busters, and they have come in with $5,000. They walk in honor of epilepsy warrior Jack Dodgson to support research to develop better medications for kids with drug-resistant epilepsies like Jack. Congratulations again to Team Seizure Busters. And we also had a close runner-up to share with you as well, the K-Dogs, who raised $3,365 to show their love and support of epilepsy warrior Kiernan, who was diagnosed this May. We'd also like to give a shout out to the following team for their incredible efforts: Maximus Mike, also Team Chunk, and Sally's Sunshine. Again, it was a challenging year, so to have such great totals, such great funds raised for this super worthwhile cause, we are very, very thankful to all of the teams and their contributions here for the walk in its virtual sense this year as well. Now, I got involved with the walk back in 2016, the first ever here in northeastern Pennsylvania, because one morning I awoke to find that I lost my brother, who was only 34 years old, to epilepsy. He apparently had a massive seizure that unfortunately took his life. And you know, I've had the opportunity to share his story and kind of be here, be a part of this event in his honor over the past couple of years. But this year, I want to say to those that are out there, whether you are personally affected by someone with epilepsy in your family or friend circle or not, think about how people are isolated. Imagine what it must be like to have epilepsy and to live a life that has a very unique challenge. And now with things going on in the world, it's even more challenging than ever. So if you have someone in your family or you're friends with someone who knows someone that has epilepsy, don't forget to support them however you can, whether it be a phone call, reaching out. At times when we're supposed to be apart from each other, remember to stay connected, because you never know what the next day will bring, as I unfortunately found out in my own personal situation. And with that said, you know, keep in mind that if you don't know anybody with epilepsy, there's a lot of support that's needed. There are a lot of funds that are needed to research, to find better treatments, to find better therapies, and to continue to work towards helping those that have to live with this affliction. So it is my absolute honor to be here in memory of my brother Joe, who again I lost at the age of 34 a number of years back. And I thank everybody for their support and contributions to those that have had to contend with epilepsy. I'd like to turn it over now to a guy that I worked with a lot of years at Eyewitness News, WBRE, WYOU. He is an anchor, a reporter, and he's been with the station for more than 35 years. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to introduce Mark Hiller, who has some more good information. Thank you.
Dave, thank you for that. And thank you, everybody. You know, when you think offhand 1 in 26, maybe you might think that's not much, when 1 in reality is too much. It's roughly 4% of our population, affecting our families, affecting our friends, affecting our neighbors. And this is why today is so important. Pandemic or not, we need to be there for the 1 in 26. And here's one great way we can be there. Who doesn't have a smartphone these days? We want you to put yours to good use, and here's how. Take pictures and video of yourself, you know, just like that. Do that. And when you do it, hashtag Walk to End Epilepsy. Hashtag EFEPA. This is the way we get our word out. This is the way we make our message heard. This is the way we stand with the 1 in 26. We hear you, We are here for you. Let's make this day a powerful day. So when this passing shower moves out of here and the sunshine returns as it's supposed to today, take a walk around your neighborhood, get some video of yourself, take those photos. Again, it's hashtag walk to end epilepsy. And also you might want to tag EFEPA. Do that and get that message out. Let me make sure I'm covering all the finer points that we want to get out today to make this every bit as powerful as we can, pandemic or not. So again, with using the hashtags that I suggested, this is a way that we not only bring in our local community, but also reach out to the world. Everybody will know we're here, standing and being counted. And again, tag EFEPA. It'll put everything into one little category where those photos and videos are easy to find. We want to create this buzz again for the 1 in 26. Now, the momentum doesn't have to stop on this Saturday. What we can do going forward, November is Epilepsy Awareness Month, all right? So we want you to take home your awareness kits from today's party and start your efforts now. We cannot wait to see you turn your hometown purple. Thank you and best wishes today. We love you, 1 in 26. We love you.
Hi, everybody. On behalf of the Epilepsy Foundation, Eastern Pennsylvania, we are so grateful to have you here supporting us and in our community for our epilepsy warriors. You inspire us every day, and we are just so humbled by your dedication to the cause. Now more than ever, we need everyone to come together so we can raise critical funds and awareness for our cause. All of you are rising to the occasion, and this is the time for, if you're tuning in at home, please go outside when it stops raining and walk for all of us out here that are struggling, that are just keeping our hope alive so we can get through this challenge together. All right, and if you're around, please come visit us at Mohegan Sun Arena at our pop-up party. We have a big crowd over here. We have our Wilkes-Barre Junior Leadership Crew who are gonna hype us up. And we're so excited to have you guys come here today. Woo, let's go.